What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. Hope everybody's doing well out there on this now Monday morning. Well, it's considered Monday morning. As be it for me, I'm doing really good. Uh, Shout out to the brother Shotgun Shogun 305 for hipping me to Kanye West. He's on another one of his toots. Back in the day, that's what people were calling when people just go off and just do some stupid shit or say something real stupid. They done went on a toot. Well, that's what Kanye West has done. Y'all check out what this dude is saying, man. I tell you, somebody need to get this boy.
So that's a Stephen move. When Harriet Tubman, Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves. She just had the slaves go work for other white people.
Y'all, we leaving right now.
One more time.
So that's a Stephen move. When Harriet Tubman, Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves. She just had the slaves go work for other white people.
Y'all.
Here's more. Listen to this.
My mom saved my life. My dad wanted to abort me. My mom saved my life. There would have been no Kanye West because my dad was too busy.
Okay, they need to get your boy. Your boy didn't went off on one of them toots, and that's all there is to it. If y'all noticed at the end of the first video, that sister was like saying after he said what he said about Harriet Tubman, she was like, okay, we leaving now. Like, in other words, bye boy, that's it, we out. You understand? And I can understand that. Kanye West, man, this dude is pretty much just, I don't know, he out there. I don't know what the deal is with him, but the thing is with his mother. He said in the second clip that his mother saved his life, from abortion. And pro-life is what it's all about anyway. I agree with him about pro-life. All right, I'm not for the abortion thing, but he said because of his father was too busy or whatever. But then he turns around. If you guys remember, some of them, I've seen on a stage where old boy said, he sacrificed his mom for the shit that he's in now. So, in other words, poetic justice would have been like, in other words, could you have blamed her if she did have an abortion? You know what I'm saying? Because, hell, he turns around and say he sacrificed her. He did say that, But yeah, your boy is, he's out there. And, on this Harriet Tubman thing, how the hell could he say these things, man? And also he's aligned himself, with Trump. And that may have a lot to do with all this crazy, rhetoric that he's sprouting right now. And then if you notice too, he's out here in bulletproof vest and all that kind of stuff. I mean, this dude is just, he's out there. You know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, I ain't never, been really an admirer of Kanye West in any way, shape, or form. But I always heard all these weird ass things about him or what have you. But yeah, I ain't no way in the fuck I'm riding with no Kanye West. Simply because this. Number one, with our ancestor Harriet Tubman, She did what the Most High had her do, and she did it well. Even though years and years and years and years later, up into this date, they made a movie about her and made it seem like some white man was actually behind it all and he was the hero and some black bounty hunter was actually the villain. You see what I'm saying? In other words, she didn't get really no credit for what she done by that movie standards. And then all of a sudden, here you got this idiot right here come and say, she never freed any slaves. She just caused them to go and work for white people. You know? Even if he believed that, he could have kept that shit to himself. You understand? Here's a article right here. Let's get into this, you know what I mean, a little bit, and just read it and see what it's talking about here. It says here Kanye West broke down in tears, made an outrageous claim about abolitionist Harriet Tubman. Had a heckler ejected and claimed his brain was too big for his skull on Sunday at the first campaign event for his bewildering presidential run. And which, like I said, he won't win by my vote, and he will not lose by my vote, just like the rest of them, because I will not be voting for him in the first place. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, all of them are bucking, you understand, to have they turn at a set wheel, to run that set wheel the way the status quo, is meant to be done. That's basically all this shit boils down to. Just because we already seen that with President Obama. You get somebody that's supposed to be black in office, don't mean it's going to change for black people. It even got worse for black people, as far as I'm concerned, after, when Obama was in office. But be that as it may, let's continue. It says here, Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves. She just had them work for other white people. He said at one point in a rambling speech that bounded from one topic to another with little seeming structure. At another moment, he broke down when sharing that he and wife Kim Kardashian West had considered an abortion. They have 4 children, and then said his own father wanted to have him aborted. There would have been no Kanye West because my dad was too busy. West sobbed. Well, I don't think the world would have missed you, brother. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, you out there, you seeing some crazy ass shit. And I know, the thing is this. Here it is. This is my question. Why is it that, for the most part, mostly all the black entertainers that get out there in one shape, or way or form or what have you, and just lose their damn mind? You understand? I just don't understand that. There's always some with them. I don't get it. And my thing is this. I do believe the reason why it does happen with them, though, is because they're actually selling their soul. When I say they're selling their standards, they're doing things that don't agree with their inner person or who they really are, but they're doing it anyway for the accolades. In other words, butter biscuits. But to continue, apparently wearing a bulletproof vest, West sounded off on multiple other topics ranging from social media to religion to his Adidas deal during the rambling speech at the X-Quiz Event Center in Charleston, South Carolina. Yeah, Charlatan or Charleston, yeah, South Carolina. The reaction of the crowd, registered guests only, ranged from sympathy to disgust at various points. After West's comments about Tubman, who is credited with freeing hundreds of slaves via the Underground Railroad, one crowd member groaned, "Come on, man," while a woman can be heard saying, "Okay, we're leaving now," and you can't blame her. That was it, Okay, yeah, I heard that though. She's like, "Boy, bye, that's it." But to continue, West then segged or whatever immediately into saying that the National Basketball Association and Universal Music Group have no black owners, although the latter is owned by Vivendi, a public French company. West demand Well, West demanded absolute silence and absolute order, and even asked audience members to point out anyone that heard talking, scolded the crowd for clapping at one point, and had another audience member ejected for an unclear reason. He got into a heated exchange with a young woman he invited on stage to speak, although her comments were mostly inaudible. All right, you couldn't hear her. Yeah, see, he's off. This dude is crazy, man. He needs. I don't know if it's no help for him, but he's off. That's what this all boils down to. You can tell all this old rambling and carrying on, subject to subject. You know what I'm saying? Not explaining itself, to crying and carrying on. Man, please. We didn't see. We know what this is all. What this is all about. To continue right here, judging by the reaction of the social media, the appearance has escalated concerns about West's mental health. Here it is. He has frequently said that he is bipolar and often disdains medication. He was hospitalized for stress and exhaustion and reportedly placed on psychiatric hold after several onstage rants during his St. Pablo tour in 2016. All right, it says here, watch the entire thing on Facebook. Well, we already saw that, you know what I mean. But to continue in conclusion, announced earlier in the day and held in a small room before what appeared to be a couple of hundred people, all attendees were asked to sign a COVID-19 liability release form, social distancing, and wear a mask. I don't see how they gonna do all. I mean, if that's gonna matter anyway. I mean, y'all all in one public, just small space like this. If anybody got that shit, man, you can just rest assured you have basically put yourself at risk for getting it. You know. But I digress. West announced on Twitter, seemingly in earnest, that he'd be running for president exactly 2 weeks ago on 4th of July. Political reports that West filed an official statement of candidacy with the Federal Election Commission last week using the birthday campaign BDY as his political party affiliation. He also tweeted on Saturday evening asking his followers to sign a petition to get him on the South Carolina ballot. West was able to get on the ballot in Oklahoma this week by paying $35,000 fee before the cutoff deadline in lieu of getting petition signatures. The deadlines to register as a write-in candidate, have passed in several states, but many attend into August and September, leaving a small chance that West could muster enough petition signatures to get him on the ballots in those states. Several thousands of signatures are required for a write-in candidate in most states. After several reports about the long-shot candidate dropping out circulated last week, many fans were surprised to see West commit to running according to Politico. He has not registered in any major voting polls. This shit is a ruse. It is a sham. And basically, being that he's aligned with Trump, when whatever votes that or registers these what they want from the people that he's going to get, these ballots or what have you, he's going to get when he drop out of the race. Them people going to go and give that to Trump. That's basically what this all boils down to. But like I said about Kanye West, about running for president, I'm saying for Trump and Joe Biden as well, you will not win by my vote and you will not lose by my vote simply because you will not get my vote at all. You understand? Because like I said, this system is fin to die. You see what I'm talking about? Crash and burn just like it should. That's the only real change that we as a people going to get when the Most High, you understand, deliver us from this and redeem us. That's what this was really all about. So Kanye, with all his little craziness and shit, he can go sit down somewhere and go get some help if there's any help for him, which is the only help that he needs, and he needs redemption from his heavenly Father, which I don't think he even cares about that. That's so far in the stratosphere for him. He ain't even the Most High ain't even on his radar. I'm saying that's just my opinion, but that's that's be that as it may. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation right here. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts and views about old Kanye West. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.